Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Europa Universalis Free Divine Wind as England. I'm probably cutting it a bit close on hard drive space trying to record this one, so I've placed a save, and if I can't, I'm going to, just forget about it. So it might be that I know what's going to happen in this episode, but if I'm saying this, then I don't, because I won't be saying it if I did. Yeah. I'm starting to try and put my head into time paradoxes, which probably is not a good idea. Anyway, let's get started. Now, in the last episode, we was just figuring out where to place our troops. In fact, Normandy is very bright green, which means 20, and so is Languedoc, so that's where the two armies will be going. I expect the Scottish to be more of a problem. That's why you're up north. You're tiny, it doesn't really matter supply limit wise, and to be honest you are as well. But let's get time started. We have lost the trade dispute. We have ended in a royal marriage with the Plantains for Hainault. Bar has rejected us. Bar, you do know that Burgundy is going to want to kill you, don't you? And they have enough vessels that they can probably make it happen. Oh wait, no, you need to be going to... Yeah, we still sort of have to deal with that. Let's see... I wonder if he's any relation to the... I believe we had a Maurer who was an admiral. Born in the Western Isles. So Scottish. I don't want spy efficiency, but he's a nice level. Just worse than the last guy. Monthly stability level 1, yes, because we don't get enough of them. Military engineer, not bothered. To be honest, I don't care about the yearly exclusive, just sell them please. I could quite happily do with the money. And stability going up would also be quite nice. Let's assault here. Thank you. Now go to Normandy. So, did the army of France die? It would appear so. So the army that died was the army of... I've got to stop looking at the navies. The army of France, however, did die, is no longer in existence. Good trade station founded. And our armies are all nicely fully supplied. Whether they're fully sized or not is a different matter, but... they're fully supplied. And the 8th Lost Army is the oldest army. So now we can actually stop funding our troops, which I can't remember the last time I stopped funding them. You'd think the amount that I've done this now I would actually be able to speak or articulate myself properly. However, it appears to be improbable that I do. Well, let's continue on now. This is actually going to be the last recording session of the day. Oh, we are technically at war, aren't we? Timurids, super peace, offer tribute, concession of defeat. You would accept. That's fine. That's fine. And I know you'll just randomly backstab me, but it's fine for now. In fact, you sitting in Damascus is probably a bad idea because that's where they'll backstab me. Oh, we said about Byzantium doing good. Now it appears Naples is going to do good. And Aquila is being killed by the Hanseatic League. Yeah, the Hans. Go on. I like... Oh, and the war with Castile, between Castile and Portugal has ended, and they've randomly got a little green blob in them now. They didn't take as much as I thought they would actually. Maybe they're having infamy problems and didn't want to take too much. Definitely got good prestige. They're 3rd in the world, slightly behind us. I wonder who's there's a thing in here for ranking prestige wise, isn't there? Yes, first page. We just made peace with the other most prestigious people in the world. There's 3 of us basically at 100%, and then the next is 43. We must have good relations with people. We're having all this, well, we've only just released them. They're being kept out because I believe that's a maximum it changes. Oh, and these are going down. You're basically due to the infamy, and are they all going down? No, it's only some of them. So, despite our high infamy, we're managing to keep our relations with some people. However, not with all. Well, let's have time speeding by. To be honest, I probably should have had time speeding by while I was talking. Oh, look, naval battle between Hansa and the Aquila. Our stability has gone up, so let's rechange our economic focuses. We're almost there, so let's dump it in that for now. But probably then we're going to be going land, because technology-wise, we're red. So I'm hoping to knock off a couple of ones that are close, and then we hopefully won't be red anymore. And that has stopped us minting as well. We're losing money, but not as much. We should actually bank some. That's fine. Revolt where my troops already are. And you still have more morale. That's good. And for a minute I thought the rebels was being led by Alexander Fleming. We have rebels. Oh, I keep forgetting to actually tell them to hunt them. In fact, because we've got rebels, let's turn the maintenance up a little. And then if you can, please walk back, and I'm going to defund you again. Because they weren't my rebels, they were Burgundians. Or as somebody pointed out in the comments, what I should call them, future Britons. Or future Great Britons, because we are so great. That's a new year and a lot of money. So we're close to top of magistrates again. Is there anything worth building? Tax-wise, very, very close. Production, yeah, you get the production building. Still got plenty of money. I believe we seem to have plenty of manpower now, and nobody can question, well, very few countries can question our navy, so there's no much point in making that any better. I know I usually say 10, but let's lower the bar to 9. Oh, and lowering the bar to 9 meant we didn't even actually have enough. And we're still not going to go bankrupt? Nope, that's good. Not going bankrupt is good. And some random rebels that our army dealt with. I mean, let's hopefully fly through this time. You can sort of tell that we're not randomly fighting over here, because nobody's declared on us. Although France, 9,000, 6,000, another 2,000 there, another 7,000 in Ile-de-France. That is good news. France to me is arming itself. I mean, we have what appears to be 2 sets of 12,000 troops. That's just because they're not refilling, because I'm not funding them. In fact, I think I've said in fact quite a lot recently. We need 2 cavalry. Not manpower. Recruitment map mode. I'm sure somebody explained it to me. Is it supposed to get more blue? I can't see much of a difference, although I would say Orleans is better than Maine. So let's see. 49, 65, yes, but I would expect you know, you being 2/3 of that time to show up a hell of a lot better. But I think I needed 2 more cavalry, yes, and 1 more unit of infantry, which might as well be brought up here. Well, we're no longer as far behind, but I don't believe we actually... Yes, we did get the technology. I'm dumb, I should have changed. Let's tick off the next one. We don't need stability. We can use prestige. Just. We're at the perfect level for this to be nice to us. Oh yes, and more inflation reduction. Because we're still at 10. I think the inflation is probably what's killing our research, because I believe it also affects that. We have a new, different emperor. A new, different one, as opposed to an old, different one. I'm not too sure how he won that, being that it was 3 and 3. Was there a coin toss involved? But with 30 imperial authority, and time might as well be flying by, with 30 imperial authority, they're getting close to this. Another 20 authority, another couple of wars with people not in the empire. I'm guessing wars that aren't involving me, because let's face it, if they, I don't know, I think the entire Germany, they'd still kick our ass. Don't need you. Revolts, you'll be dealt with. I don't need you. And revolt was dealt with. I keep thinking that we have more land in the empire than what we do, but it's only like 2 territories. Yeah, that's fine. How's the religious map looking? Let me quickly read this. Rebels. Initiative. Yes, of course I'll take that. Oh no. Oh, Catholicism is still doing well. Despite some major infighting, it is... Oh, spread of where? Nothing important. It is still taking on former Orthodox land and Islamic lands. Whereas I did think that the Islamic people were doing a good job at taking on the Orthodox, but they're not doing as well as I thought they would. Wait, we... Oh, yeah. You should already be moving there. You meant to be hunting rebels? Thank you. It looks like I'm going to have to train that infantry again. Might as well train them in Normandy, because that's where he's going to be going back to. And I thought you was running up there to Orleans then. Unfortunately, we have bad salt, and that battle was won. You've decided to run all the way up there to deal with an army that's no longer there. Please go back to Normandy, and you stay here. Now, that was the end of the episode. Wait, Moscow is Islamic. I've seen them been forced converted to Christianity before, but Islam, with only really the great power being Novgorod for the Orthodox, I'm not too sure how they're doing. As a religion, I believe they might die. Oh, it's nice to see some Sunnis out as well. Yemen Swahili. Yeah, when your name already goes onto the continent, you don't need to say that you've got that part of Swahili, but it's nice for me to know things where I can't see Swahili. Well, yeah, sorry, the time has gone. I need to stop because I'm probably going to run out of hard drive space anytime soon, so don't yabber on, don't yabber on. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Goodbye.